Hey everyone, Hurricane Liz here, and in this video I've compiled a bunch of brand new websites that I use for inspiration for my actual merch designs. And as you're gonna see on this video, they're not only creative, ingenious, but they even gave somebody like me, which has no skill whatsoever in the design department, a bunch of terrific ideas to actually work with. So I know that you're gonna find them extremely useful, and at the end of this video I'm also gonna give you a bonus site which actually has none of their designs on t-shirts. They're all mugs and or necklaces, which allows you to get a lot of cool content and cool ideas for your design. So if you feel like you're lost and you have no idea where to start, by the end of this video, you will have 5 amazing sites that you can grab content from and literally create design on demand, whether you're doing it yourself and or having your VAs do it for you, which is the best way to do it. So I can't wait to get started. Let's go ahead and jump into the screen share and start showing these puppies off. So I'm here on my desktop and I'm about to reveal the first site for getting t-shirt ideas. And a lot of people might be like, Liz, what are you doing at Amazon? Like, we already knew that, duh. Well, it's not Amazon that I wanted to show you. It's actually another secret site that Amazon happens to own. And I know there's an actual link to it down here, but I'm just going to go ahead and search it to show you guys exactly what this site is. It is Woot. And Amazon actually owns this site and it's right in front of our face. And despite the fact that they offer all sorts of deals, the key here is we're not looking for the deals. We are looking for the shirts. So I'm going to click on shirt and I'm going to show you a whole new world you never even knew existed. Yes, I was blown away when I actually first saw this. Now, Woot also sometimes has t-shirt contests and you can see which ones win in votes and which ones people are buying. Now, again, I'm not saying to come here and copy things directly. I'm saying to go here to generate ideas that you might actually think are cool, right? And so you can see there's a bunch of different actual things that you can click into. Like, these are rad new shirts from the shirt off. So a lot of these are obviously, like, take a look at this. This is a cool shirt. Like, I think I might even wear this one. This is Supermando. And while I'm not saying you can actually do this one, because this one is actually like, it's against a trademark. And so like Woot is actually putting themselves at risk, but they are Amazon to get potentially even sued for this. But check out how cool this is. This is Supermando right here. But you can also see that, and it can show you what hot ideas there are. Like, first I drink the coffee. So that's an idea for like a coffee shirt, but it says first I drink the coffee, then I do things. And that's kind of like a play on words from the Game of Thrones one that was actually really popular. Here's one that's like paranoid instead of Polaroid. Here's a taco one that says, I love spicy food, and then the taco takes a dump. I mean, pretty classic if you ask me. I think that one's awesome. And there's so many more here that you can actually look at and modify. And again, when I go back to the homepage, the reason I'm so excited about this is because here are some actual shirts that they think are hot that are on black t-shirts, right? And here is Derby Editor's Choice, hidden meanings in t-shirts. So those are like, I guess, designs that have hidden meanings. Here's humorous t-shirts. So I can click into this. And again, we got a bunch of cool t-shirts. I'm not sure what this Pikachu one means, but let's see what this cat one, reading a book, because cat shirts are always hot. But this one says, how to be funny. And it's like a grumpy looking cat trying to figure out how to be funny, which is kind of funny if you are a cat lover. Here's another avocado one. Here's a demotivation one, which says give up, and it's a star with his hands up in the air. So a lot of great ideas for shirts here. Here's an actual Yoda one that says easy being green. It is not, and it's Yoda drinking with somebody else. Again, be careful with trademarks here, but as you can clearly see, this can give you a number of ideas. You can actually click into different categories, and then there's one called Derby Winners, which again is going back to the award-winning shirts that I actually was talking about. So here's a Darth Vader one, but here's one that says Go Sports, move the thing to the other thing. I'm super pumped up because my team did stuff. That's kind of interesting, but that's for those of us that don't like sports. And that's not me included. I love sports, and we really don't know what's going on. But here's again, Coffee Right Meow. Ton of ideas that you can actually grab from this site. So Woot.com is the site. Now, the second site where we can gather more ideas from. Okay, so that site is Sunfrog. And Sunfrog, for those of you that haven't been in the t-shirt industry too long, they were at one point sued by Harley Davidson. I don't know what the outcome of that was, but they lost, and I'm not sure where they are in the court. However, they make so many hundreds of millions of dollars that you can use t-shirts that are on there for ideas. Like, take a look at this FedEx Bounty Hunter, which looks like the Bounty paper towels. Here's a punch out one, but here's one that definitely we could potentially use. We can do a trademark search to make sure that's not actually protected, but it says nobody cares, work harder, which kind of, I imagine, is like a motivational one. But we can quickly come in here and we can actually search different categories, including things like birth years. So when I click into birth years, these are the actual shirts where people either wear proud, what year they're born in, or 70 is the new 50. Legends are born in August. So you can see a lot of different things. Here's a grandma, granddaughter one, and it says grandma, granddaughter. There's a couple different ideas of things that you can actually do with a lot of these. And again, by just clicking in here, this is a square root of 324 is years old, which is kind of funny because that's for somebody that's really like a math geek, right? Or somebody that knows about that. But queens are born in October. Kings are born in September. So a ton of different ideas in here, even TV show spoofs, political, which is hot right now. Political is obviously a trend, which is huge right now. And we can see a lot of products that aren't just necessarily Trump, but they got even Ronald Reagan in here. I think it says I smell hippie. So people are always buying shirts, particularly when they're themed towards the presidential elections. But first, America, power to the polls. Here's a bunch more t-shirts that actually, here's Trump like building blocks and a lot of interesting things. Dear IRS, please cancel my, so that's great, right? And a ton of different shirts available here on Sunfrog. And once again, these shirts sell extremely well. So the third site that I wanted to show you is, again, another t-shirt site. This time it's Teespring. And much similar to Sunfrog and some of those other print-on-demand sites, this one also provides a bunch of ideas for apparel. So when I'm at Teespring, I'm going to click on apparel. And as you can see, as I hover over, there's shirts for every possible niche you could think of. And there's even all apparel and trending collections. So I'm going to jump into trending collection and then maybe Teespring exclusives to see if I can get any ideas for shirts that we would sell on Amazon merch. And I'll check right here. Here is trending for mobile. Where is the C? I'm not actually sure what to think of that one. I don't really know, but you can see a lot of them are really basic, but people buy these things. So those are all trending, which means they could be possibly being run on Facebook. Let's go ahead and look at Teespring exclusives to see what pops up and if we can get any ideas. Just Do Nothing, which is pretty epic. It's kind of like Nike. Pet Wussy. I don't even know what to say about that. Don't grow up, it's a trap. Set aside coffee. This is a job for alcohol. That's great too. But again, you can get ideas of this and you can check their trademark first. And then if they're not trademark, you can actually create a t-shirt by using a different font or doing something else with it, like adding some more words and maybe even adding a picture. Hate You Too. So this is like a play on sports. This is great. And there's a lot more. Let's see. Eat a lot, sleep a lot. And again, we can go through this and find something. Black is my happy color. All sorts of things that we can go through, including all sorts of niches that are available just by hovering over apparel and then looking at what's available. All right, so the fourth site that I want to share with you, and this could be third, I already forgot, is TeePublic, which once again, this is another print-on-demand site. And again, you're going to see a lot of actual different things here. I think they have stickers as well, and they have all sorts of things. So I'm going to just look at adult apparel, and I'm going to go straight to the t-shirts and see what's hot over there, see what other ideas I can get. But here we are, and you can see that they once again also have different categories of t-shirts. And the Support Your Local Street Cats has been, actually it's been pretty popular for quite some time. But I can go through here and even browse the stickers, right? Let's see what kind of stickers are doing. But I am a good kitty, and it's like an opossum or something like that. And we can look at stickers, and a lot of times we can put what's on a sticker on an actual t-shirt, right? This is a play on the two guys that commentate all the Muppets episodes and sit up in the actual boxes. And here's Don't Be a Salty Bitch. Now, while this one looks really cool, you have to really be careful with parodies, especially parodies of popular brands. This is the actual girl from the salt container. However, a lot of times you could be trademark infringing on them by using this actual term, because they probably have trademarks on this for sure. Here's another one. You can't use the F word on merch, but you could use other words, right? Peace was never an option. I don't actually know what that means, but you can use a lot of these actual ideas and use them on t-shirt. Like we saw this one on Give Up, where the star's like picking his hands up in the air. Now it's embrace the existential dread, right? Can barely even read it, but that's what it says. Hide and Seek World Champion is epic. This is a great one that you can actually come up with. And the last site that I'm going to show you is not really a t-shirt site, but nevertheless, you can get a ton of great ideas from this actual site. That site is Gear Bubble. Now, Gear Bubble started a long time ago, and it was created by an internet marketer. And basically what they've now become is the main seller of mugs. So you're going to see nothing but mugs here, but mugs have words, and you can use those words on t-shirts. So never give up mugs and or necklaces. And you could take a lot of what's on these and start putting them on merch in order to sell them. And so same thing goes here as it went on getting things from stickers and sticking them on an actual t-shirt. You can grab cool things that are said on the mugs and necklaces and put them on any t-shirt. I cannot stress that enough. And the great thing about here is it will tell you how many have sold. So you can have a good idea of how popular the actual design is and how potentially popular it could become for you. And that's pretty much it with my 5 bonus sites of where to grab designs. Again, let me know how you like this video. Let me know in the questions and or comments, because I personally answer all those. And I will see you all in the next video.